Hi, my name is Olabi Khaled. I'll be quickly talking about Archers and artist, an internet celebrity, Margin, more importantly, a YouTuber. She's Laura Price, a very talented artist with specification in um, when it comes to animation. She's an expert, and that's why we have to kind of quickly draw a reference from Aberdeen books. We talked about exceptionalism. Laura Price is actually one of the most talented artists that fall within that. Uh, One thing she does so very well and very intelligently is our video. Our video weekly comes out and she's able to roll it out with emphasis on what and how best people should be able to stay glued to the concept of artistic expression, particularly with emphasis on animation. Laura Price, of course, being someone who also works for Disney, and she's a YouTuber. That has given her that horizon to widen scope of societal kind of influence, particularly when it relates to social media. She's got part of our business philosophy, particularly when it comes to revenue model, uh, coming from some of the sales she tends to do via her clothing lines, which of course is also an extension of what our programming has been able to birth through the following she has enjoyed up to the point of about 107,000 followers. She does this with all kinds of energy, sometimes with some physique, and then sometimes it could be with her dog. But again, one of the things she does also very quite interestingly is that she does her filming everything from her bedroom, and that's one thing that works for her. Our inspiration usually stems from the environment she tends to find herself vis-a-vis the airport and then the seaport and then the train station for subway. I think uh, insight and a visionary kind of energy has really made a very strong influencer worth following. Uh, like what we can see now, in my view, I think one of the things I would just want to say looks and seem to me to be a kind of concern is the fact that most of our work and artworks have always centered around female, which is also like, the feminism idea and all that. Laura is also very much respected by our followers. When you look at the kind of comments and feedback she has enjoyed with them, that has also led her into, by extension, creating all other avenues of revenue for herself. Again, it's also very important to mention our Dudu concept, which is also like one of the business philosophy area, which is uh, trying to also use a whole lot of action point to drive home our message or messages and all that, and that's why people feel uh, the importance of the delivery she tends to give. It is important that we emphasize that Laura has been able to bring to bear the beauty of animation in an artistic form. Uh, for instance, too, like she engages her audience in some kind of forum where they could also word questions and then pose a lot of questions before her, and then that she'll be able to respond and in a very robust manner. Uh, I would want to say that I have insight as to the present judgment she commands and kind of respect she commands within this field dominated by men is quite unquantifiable. Uh, it's also very important to reference some of our artworks and job that has made it up to the point of getting some kind of listing on Concept Art Empire, pairing along other very notable artists such as Aaron Blaze, Proco, one of the founding veterans of animation and all that. And as a YouTuber, she has been very successful. She's been very up and doing, and she's been very consistent. Also, one of the most Aquarian tasks that she cited too is also like the idea of getting a live drawing, particularly like trying to capture the visualization of an animal or live animal. I think that has also been one of the things that was captured again. Our cognitive ability has enabled us to be able to know when we see things, it really reinforces the message when it comes to visual and then audio. That she does so well and in a very flexible manner. I would want to say that uh, Laura clearly understands our audience. She's able to connect so perfectly, and they're able to also respond. Most often has always been positive feedback, and which has been quite encouraging.